Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about digestive health. One of the most common questions I get from people is, what can I do to digest my food better, to be less constipated, to go more often, to have less gas, whatever that is. Maybe it's just to go less frequently maybe, but whatever that is, it's really, how am I going to digest food better? And that's a huge question, because really, if you're not digesting food very well, it's going to affect every aspect of your health. So it's a very important concept. And today I want to talk to you. I'm going to give you 5 things that if somebody just walked up to me and said, hey, what are the 5 things I can do to help have better digestion that I can simply just do on my own? These are the 5 things I would say. Okay, and I'm going to make it very simple. I'm going to write them out for you. So we got number 1, top 5. Right? We got our top 5. Number 1 on the top 5 is actually going to be, and you probably have heard me say this 100 times if you ever listen, it is apple cider vinegar. Cool? Apple cider vinegar. Amazing for health, amazing for your digestive health. And the reason it's so effective is it helps your stomach acid. And one of the big things with digestion, a lot of people don't realize, is they're usually having upper GI issues, which is causing the lower GI issues of constipation, meaning they're not breaking their food down properly. That stomach acid being low enough is so important to help fight off bacteria and viruses, to help break down proteins before they get into the lower GI tract. Everything. Very, very important. So number 1, apple cider vinegar. I think that's a simple, easy go-to. So you do a tablespoon of that in water in the morning, in the evening. You can actually do it right before you eat. That's a really effective one. So number 1 is do apple cider vinegar every day. And I've had people just doing that and helped with acid reflux. So number 1 is apple cider vinegar. Number 2 for top 5 of digestive health is going to be digestive enzymes. Okay. Now, I love digestive enzymes, but not all are created equal, meaning there's a lot of digestive enzymes that our body produces, and we want to simulate those in the term of a supplement form, because many times our body is not producing them properly. We have pancreatic enzymes, we have enzymes that come from the gallbladder, we have enzymes that come from our GI tract, and so we want to work with these enzymes to help break down food so that, for some of us, we don't slow down and eat. We're eating so fast. For people like that are always eating on the go, that want to work and eat and don't just want to sit and actually take their time to digest food, I highly recommend doing a digestive enzyme. The one I use is from the Wellness Way. It's called Wellzymes. Okay, and you can go on thewellnessway.com, find that, and buy that yourself, or you can call us at Queen City Health Center. We'll get it for you. But Wellzymes is great, and you eat it with each meal. So it actually helps you break down your food. It's pretty cool. If you get a bowl of yogurt, a little thing of yogurt, and you put the digestive enzyme in there, you can actually watch it break down your food. So we know it works. It's pretty cool. Okay, so number 1, apple cider vinegar. Number 2, digestive enzymes. Number 3 on my top 5 list is actually to slow down. And I know I just said that you can do digestive enzymes, but there's no better way to help with your digestion, to make sure you're actually digesting food. And that digestion starts with actually your eyes, your ears, your nose, the smelling of the food, the process of making the food, not being so quick with eating, actually slowing down, listening maybe to some classical music, something that calms your body out of this fight or flight mode that we all live in. And you can actually start to digest food that way. Okay? You start, make sure you're digesting food from the top. Chewing. So many of us, and I would say this is the hardest part for me, is I just like to get that stuff down and go. But I'll tell you that one of the simplest things you can do to help with your digestive health is to take an extra 30 minutes, stop working, relax, eat your food, let it digest. So number 3 is slow down. Okay? Slow down, because here's the thing, is if you're in a fight or flight mode, when you're trying to digest food, you will not digest food properly. It'll sit there, it'll ferment, you'll start to get gas, and it'll actually create yeast issues, bacterial issues, and be a big deal. Okay? So that is number 3. The 4th one on my list, and we're going to start to get now into some of the rest of the GI tract, is chamomile. Okay? Now, I prefer a high dose of chamomile. Again, we use the Wellness Way brand of chamomile because it is such a high dose of it, and it's highly effective. But chamomile is really good. One of my favorite things to use for digestive health. If somebody comes in before we do any testing, I can pretty much say, hey, if they're having digestive issues, go ahead and start with this. And here's why. Most of our digestive problems over the years of antibiotic use, vaccines, poor diets, tons of glyphosates in our foods, preservatives, all these things, high stress, what I said, not eating slow, like actually eating quickly, it starts to have an effect on the lining of our digestive system. And that lining is surrounded by a mucosal lining, and our cells of our digestive system, something called goblet cells, actually produce that mucosa of the digestive lining. And so chamomile will actually stimulate those cells to produce the mucosa that the good bacteria lives in, that your part of your immune response, your IgA levels and things like that live in or surround it with. And so it's a very important part of digestive health, and chamomile can be very effective. A lot of people think of chamomile as something that relaxes them, but it's actually an excitatory herb. It actually excites the goblet cells. However, it calms us because it soothes. It's very soothing to the digestive system because that mucosal lining will reduce inflammation. It's an anti-inflammatory in that aspect. So it can actually be very anti-inflammatory as well. So chamomile is number 4. So we got apple cider vinegar, we got digestive enzymes, we have slow down and eat your food, and we got chamomile. All right. The 5th and final thing that I have seen more change across the board above anything else with digestive health. And I try not to do a video without this because I get so many good, we get more results with this than anything else is, wait for it, what do you think it is? Always got good handwriting. Boom. Chiropractic care. And how does chiropractic help with digestive health? Hey, go back to our YouTube video on chiropractic and constipation and digestive health, and you're going to understand real quickly how the nervous system it plays a huge impact on your digestion. I just said earlier, if you don't slow down, you get stuck in fight or flight mode. Fight or flight mode is a sympathetic nervous system response that tells your body, we don't need to digest food right now, we need to survive, right? We need to fight, we need to flight. And so you're not going to be digesting food. However, with chiropractic here, when you get adjusted, it actually helps counteract that. It helps bring your body back into balance and homeostasis. And when you're in balance, your body now is ready to digest. Its food will start breaking down properly. The whole system will start working better. And in return, we see patients' digestive problems start to go away. We see acid reflux start to disappear. I actually have one patient, her name is Jennifer, and so she's actually a patient that came in and years of horrible acid reflux issues. She's pretty much tried everything. She's been to all the different doctors, and she was actually on her way to go to school to become someone in the medical profession. Because she just knew she had so many health issues and she wanted to be able to help other people with health issues, but she hadn't gotten help with hers yet. And so she has these acid reflux issues. And actually, by coming into our office, we did x-rays, we saw the problems in her spine. I told her, hey, you start getting adjusted, this is going to be a big impact, and here's some other things we want to start doing. And she said, I don't really understand the chiropractic part. That kind of costs a lot of money. Let me just do the eating part. And I said, that's fine, but I'm telling you, you need to get adjusted. And so she's like, all right, I'll do this amount of care. I'll do this short period of care, right? Instead of the whole plan, she said, well, do this. I said, fine, let's do it. So we started to adjust her. I know this is a long story, but it gets good. So after getting adjusted about 6 visits in, 2 weeks in, acid reflux starts reducing. After a month of getting adjusted, before we did the stool test, before we did any digestive health or nutritional changes or food allergy testing or any of that stuff, her acid reflux really almost goes away. She's able to come off medications. And guess what she said? After 12 visits, she said, what? I'm healed. It worked. Don't have to do this anymore. And I get a call about 3 or 4 weeks later. I still talked to her. I said, well, let's go ahead and do the stool test because there's got to be more problems than just that if you've had acid reflux for this long. She started to get that done, came back to go over those findings, and acid reflux was back. She made the nutritional changes, tried all those things. Acid reflux wasn't changing. And I told her, I said, chiropractic, your spine, you need to start getting adjusted again. Started getting adjusted again. Guess what happens to acid reflux? Goes away again. Pretty cool. I mean, this is someone who's actually affecting a huge part of their life, their social life, everything else. So getting chiropractic care was the number one thing that for her, but for so many patients, because it's so impactful to help strengthen your nervous system and get your nervous system working properly. Then we can start giving you the right foods, work on healing the gut, all those things as well. But I would say for anyone, my first recommendation, even though I put it as number 5, is get chiropractic care. I think it's so important for your overall health. All right, cool. Hey guys, I hope that was helpful. That's my top 5 for digestion. That's just on the whim. If somebody asked me, hey, what would you do? Those are the top 5 things I would spit out first. And there's obviously so many more things you can do. Food allergy testing is probably an amazing idea for most people. Stool testing to see what's happening in the GI tract is a very important thing as well. But right off the bat, those 5 things, start there, and you're going to see a big difference in your overall digestive health. Hey guys, if you want help with your health, go to queencityhealthcenter.com, and we're here to help you. We'll find someone that can help you if you're not in our area. If you are, we'll connect with you and make it happen. You guys have an awesome day.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to connect with us and learn more, we're constantly shooting information or shooting videos. We actually have a blog as well, and we have a website where you can learn so much more. If you want help with your health, you can actually connect with us, come into our clinic, or jump on a phone call with us and see if we can help you. To do that, go to the links below in the information area and click those areas, and then you can move forward and see how we can actually address and help you with your health issues as well.